Welcome back, OG. So we're gonna do something new, cause right now I am outside the theaters to go see the new Black Widow movie. So I watch a lot of reviews, and it's not necessarily that I want to do reviews, but I want to give my takes, just because I want to give people another opinion. It's always good to get different insights, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully I could give that to you. So what I'm trying to do after I go see this movie, or I go see any movie, is I want to give you right after the movie reviews, almost like a rapid kind of quick thoughts review just in the car. So I'm excited to go see this movie. It's been how long since a motherfucking Marvel movie? So shoot, let's just get into it, no more talk. So we just got done seeing Black Widow, and I have to be honest, I was entertained. That was a good movie. It was a good movie. There's definitely gonna be some parts where y'all watching where you're like, and just because it's kind of out recently, I'll give it the kind of the Fast and Furious kind of the fakeness where you're like, nah, y'all dead after that. Hey, and there's no knock to Black Widow, because she was out here doing her thing, but there were just some scenes where you're like, all in all, I thought it was a good movie. I will say this: I didn't go into that movie expecting to feel any emotion, you know what I'm saying, or any heart. Florence Pugh, girl, you doing your damn thing. From fucking Midsommar to fucking, I can't remember the movie. I didn't see it, but I know she was killing it just because I kept hearing multiple things. I think it was All the Little Things, or All the Little Women. I apologize for getting that wrong, but yo, you're doing your thing. There was a scene in here where she motherfucking laid out her heart and soul, and I felt that shit, yo. I was like, damn. So yeah, I was surprised at how much I was able to connect with this movie, you know what I'm saying? And as a man, I think that might be in other people's thoughts, like, oh, I don't know if I could connect because it's a female. We could throw all that shit out the window, yo. It was a good movie. So there was almost too much action. Let's say that there's almost too much action scenes. One thing I will add too is that it's clear from watching this movie that this movie was definitely supposed to be out before the Marvel Disney shows, just because there was some technology that was brought up kind of in the end of the film of Black Widow that we seen in Captain Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and I was like, oh. So it's just like, oh dang, so you really see, like, with this movie, because shit, this movie was supposed to come out like two years ago, so you're really seeing like what COVID did and like how much that fucked everything up. So at least for me, and I can only speak for myself, so there were some parts where I was like kind of taken out of the movie, like, yeah right, but there was also some parts where I was like, oh. Questions that I was hearing was, is this movie necessary? You know what I'm saying? Because sadly, we know Natasha passes away in Endgame, so you're like, oh, is this necessary? So it didn't progress the Marvel story for Phase 4, but it definitely was information that was needed, you know what I'm saying? So this was definitely long overdue. Natasha should have had her movie, but hey, she got it now, and she's doing her thing. So hopefully it'll keep booming. Her first weekend had a bigger opening than Fast 9, and Fast 9 was having a big opening weekend. It was like, oh, are folks going back to the movies because of Fast 9? So now we're like, oh, if a better movie, Black Widow. I haven't seen Fast 9 though, so I can't really say a better movie. Yeah, so I'm just glad to be back in the movie theaters again. And I think that was cool too, just being back around people, being able to hear people's scoffs or people's laughter, or hear people's like joy and everything. So it was cool, definitely a good experience. I would recommend you go check it out. If you're a Marvel fan, you're definitely gonna wanna check it out. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you were able to get anything out from this video, what you could do for me is, I'd really appreciate it. Go ahead and hit that like button, maybe hit the subscribe button, and go ahead and hit that bell icon, because you're not gonna want to miss this, because I'm trying to be out there seeing movies. We got upcoming movies of Space Jam, The New Legacy, fucking Top Gun Maverick, Snake Eyes. All these movies are coming out. It's just a good time to be back in the movies, so y'all want to stay tuned. It's the new OGs, my boy Mars, always love, and Wakanda forever. Y'all be easy. Take care. So let's just say this is the spoiler section right now. Boom. Okay. Hey, so y'all are tuning in. So if you're with me right now, that means that you're willing to see some spoilers. So once again, spoiler warning. If you're not trying to be spoiled, pause the video, go see the movie, and then come back and unpause it. Easy peasy. Nat's family wasn't her family that we were all in the trailers about, oh, mom, dad, pop, and everything. Nah, it was one of them fake Russian spy families and everything. And like once they did that, it was kind of easy to understand that, oh yeah, that makes sense. But it was crazy just because from the trailers, you're like, damn, they are a really close-knit family. And they kind of played on like, nah, that shit was fake. That shit wasn't real. They kind of played with that throughout the whole movie of like, nah, we weren't real family. You weren't my real dad or my real mom and everything. So that kind of played throughout. It was kind of easy because then that led to the whole switch of like how, oh, Natasha is her mom and her mom is Natasha and everything. Like I kind of figured that just because I was like, I don't really see her mom just switching up and being like, oh, I was so loyal to this man and everything, even though they're talking about how the Black Widows are controlled. So maybe we should say with that, the Black Widows, the widows, are controlled by a little kind of a pheromone. They were out here working with pheromones, saying, hey, if you smell me, you can't attack me. But anybody else, you go ahead and get their ass. It was surprisingly emotional, y'all. The Taskmaster was old boy's daughter that Natasha had exploded. Oh shit, so she really had some blood on her ledger, because that was how she was able to become an Avenger, I guess is what they were saying, is that she needed to kill the Russian leader, I can't remember his name, and in doing so, she needed the collateral damage of like, yo, I needed it. Oh, you can hear the train that's going by. Y'all hear the train? The motorcycle and everything. I was recording and I didn't know that it just stopped. But so basically I wanted to record this just because I'm thinking about it now. So this takes place after Captain America Civil War. So the Sokovia Accords have just gone on. Motherfuckers are in jail. She's on the run. So it's in between Sokovia Accords, the Captain America Civil War, and Avengers Infinity Game. So it's going on in between that. So if anybody was confused, like, oh, I thought she passed away, and oh, what was this, a prequel? Is this? Nah, it's taking place in between just those two movies. I think seeing it in theaters definitely helped elevate my experience. So I'm not gonna say that everybody should have to go see it in theaters. You might get the same experience that I got just from being in home. Everybody's subjective, so I don't know, everybody's different. I'm also realizing that maybe I sounded like I was praising it just a little too much, like I didn't have anything or any issues. I definitely have my issues with the movie. I don't think it's a perfect movie by any means, but is it something that pissed me off? Absolutely not. Is it something that I was disappointed in? No. Was it something that, like I said, I thought was long overdue? Yeah. Do I think that they had the best story in place for her in this film? No, not really. But I think this is what happens when you wait so long to do a Black Widow story, you know what I'm saying? I think they did well for what they had, for what they were given, for them circumstances, you know what I'm saying? So like, oh, let's take so long to do this movie, Black Widow. And I guess I could understand like comic books. Oh, she wasn't a big, like, I'm not a big comic book reader, so I wouldn't know. And like maybe I could guess like the whole idea of like Ant-Man and the Pym Particles and like what he could do for the Marvel Universe. But hey, that motherfucker got 2 movies. That motherfucker got 2 movies before Black Widow got 1. Shit, he got a movie before motherfucking Black Panther. God damn it. I will say this with Disney, with the TV shows that I'm watching, and with this, they're definitely trying to take the right steps in diversity and to be a lot more open to different roles and all that stuff. Are they going to be perfect and right every chance they get? No, I don't think they are. But I appreciate them from attempting. I will say this though. I think after releasing the movie was supposed to come out before the TV shows, but since it came out after, I think after watching these series where you get like, oh, this is 8 episodes, and I think Wanda was 8 episodes, but I know Falcon and Winter Soldier and Loki are 6 episodes. So I'm like, damn, what could have been? I think that is going to be something that we are going to deal with in the future. Of like, oh, dang, TV shows or movies, which do you prefer? Do you prefer a TV show where the episodes are like 45 to 50 minutes and you could get maybe 6 to 10 episodes? Or do you prefer the big movies and everything that are in theaters, but them joints is at max 3 hours? Because you can't have no 4-hour movie. Shit, Irishman had to come out on Netflix. Those are kind of my final thoughts about it. I enjoyed it. I would recommend you go check it out if Marvel is your thing. If Marvel's not your thing and you're not a real big fan, then you could probably just wait till it come out on the Disney, you know? Because it's going to be out in about 30 days, I believe. 30 days and it'll be free. Well, free, everything considered, you buying the original Disney Plus. Always love, and until next time, take care and Wakanda forever.